Suddenly, I noticed Yuri peering at me from over her book. But she looks away just as quickly with a flustered look on her face. I realize that she won't get anywhere like this. I've never really seen Yuri approach anyone or start a conversation on her own accord. So I have no choice but to approach her myself. By now it's a little easier for me to do that. I stand up from my desk and sit in one next to her own. Oh boy, we got the goofy music. I didn't mean to bother you or anything. Relax, you didn't even do anything. But I could tell you wanted to be alone with your thoughts. Alone with my thoughts? How were you even able to tell I was thinking like that? Well, it's something that I do a lot. So it wasn't hard for me to spot based on your posture and expression. Not that I was staring at you or anything, except I totally was, except I wasn't, except I was. Let's not talk about that. I didn't do anything creepy like that. In any case, I guess you were right. I'm sorry if I caused you any concern. Don't apologize. Your troubles are only the concern of those willing to share in that concern. Of course, there are certainly those who would find the most comfort in keeping to themselves. But if you would prefer to share what's on your mind, then I would be glad to listen. It's not really that big of a deal. I was just feeling a bit uneasy about Sayori. Sayori? Yeah, she seems a little off today, but when I asked her about it, she didn't want to admit it to me. So I can't help but wonder if something happened to her. Oh. Finally someone fucking says it! That's quite romantic. Sorry. I didn't mean to say something stupid. It's not that, I just didn't want you to misunderstand. Which is why my response was just, eh? Okay, sure. Sayori and I have just been friends for a long time, that's all. Ah, I see. Then perhaps it is unusual for her to be dismissive to you about her feelings. Blech. Or maybe I'm just reading into it a little too much? Or maybe I'm just reading into it a little too much. That was my line. Good gravy. Zoria. The world is full of meaning, often hidden deep in plain sight. And there are many untold mysteries behind every person, no matter how well you may know them. So you think that there might be something behind it after all? I think that Sayori is a very complex person. Her mannerisms on the outside don't always match what may be going on inside her head. And she may not always know what she wants. Mood. I noticed her strange behavior today too. And I also feel some concern for her. But in your case, it looked like she was fully occupying your thoughts, wasn't she? Well, I guess that was the case. Sayori. She really means a lot to you, doesn't she? I guess. But you don't need to put it that way. I still haven't decided on who my book club waifu is gonna be. What are you talking about? We're just good friends, that's all. Yuri suddenly looks deeply into my eyes. Her expression is gentle and curious, as if she was searching for something. The truth! Embarrassed, I avert my gaze. Sometimes, a person's mysteries are untold even to themselves. And you, as someone honest and caring, may uncover feelings you weren't aware were in you. That is, I think that. She would be a very fortunate person to have you feel that way about her. Yuri, you're giving me too much credit. I literally joined this club to get a girlfriend. I'm just saying, he did. Now, I'm a pretty simple guy. I didn't even want to join this club, but then after I joined this, nerd came the first time and found out that it was all girls, I thought, hey, girlfriend. So, I think I'm pretty good at understanding my own feelings. I'm not nearly as sophisticated as you. That's not a compliment, is it? It is what it is. Anyway, as long as we're here, why don't we do some reading? Well, as long as you're okay with it. Yeah. I should be taking my mind off this whole thing anyway. It's quiet. A little too quiet. What's going on? Okay. Oh, good. Monika jump scare. Okay, everyone. After some time passes, Monika calls out in the club room. Why don't we share our poems now? Before I know it, everything is back to normal. Everyone goes to retrieve their poems, and I do the same. I make eye contact with Monika, and she smiles at me. I wonder what she was talking about with Sayori. Who should I show my poem to first? I think have we been going to, it's been so long since I played this freaking game. Have we been going to Monika first? I think we've been going to Monika first the whole time. Doesn't make the most sense, because you can't write a poem for Monika. Hi, Zoria. Have you thought about what you want to submit to perform at the festival? Well, being in this club is one thing, but performing in front of a bunch of people, I'll have to give it some more thought. Okay, no pressure. But whatever you do, I'm sure it'll turn out great. It would also make me happy to see. Anyway, let's take a look at today's poem. Sure. I let Monika take the poem I'm holding in my hands. I like it, Zoria. Really? It's a lot cuter than I expected. Oh, jeez. No. It kind of makes me think of something Natsuki would write. Good. That was the point. We are on the right track. And she's a good writer, too. So take that as a compliment. If you say so. Yep. There's lots of poems or stories out there that are no more than a few simple words. They can be funny, endearing, or even sad. And sometimes they're only a few lines long. They might even feel like they're written for kids, but if you think about them, they can express views of the world that would apply to anybody. I see. Natsuki's poems are actually really good at doing that. I'm not gonna lie. So you're saying that Natsuki is kind of like that? Yes! You've been reading her poems this entire time, dude. Come on. Sort of. Maybe she's not an expert, but you probably wouldn't find much filler in her poems. They might be easy to write, but they're super challenging to get the meaning through. So I can see why it would be your kind of poem to explore. Anyway, I'll share my poem with you now, alright? Alright. The Lady Who Knows Everything. An old tale tells of a lady who wanders the earth. The lady who knows everything. A beautiful lady who has found every answer, all meaning, all purpose, and all that was ever sought. And here I am, a feather, lost adrift in the sky, victim of the currents of the wind. Day after day I search with little hope, knowing legends don't exist. But when all else fails me, when all others have turned away, the legend is all that remains, the last dim star glimmering in the twilight sky. Until one day, the wind ceases to blow, I fall, and I fall, and fall, and fall even more, gentle as a feather, a dry quill, expressionless. But a hand catches me between the thumb and forefinger, the hand of a beautiful lady. I look at her eyes and find no end to her gaze. The lady who knows everything knows what I am thinking. Before I can speak, she responds in a hollow voice. I have found every answer, all of which amount to nothing. There is no meaning, there is no purpose, and we only seek the impossible. I am not your legend. Your legend does not exist. And with a breath, she blows me back afloat, and I pick up a gust of wind. Damn, that was like symbolic and deep and a little bit dark. You know, I feel like learning and looking for answers are the sort of things that give life meaning. Not to get too philosophical or anything, but you know, Monika's poems have been pretty philosophical. But it was kind of on my mind, so that's what I wrote about. And I see. I never really put much thought into it. In a way, it's almost paradoxical. Because if we had all the answers, wouldn't the world start to lose its meaning? You know, there's one thing I've noticed. It seems like everyone in this club prefers writing about things that are more sad than happy. We all are depressed. Are you surprised? I mean, if everything was okay, we wouldn't really have anything to write about, would we? Humans aren't two-dimensional creatures. I think you'd know that better than anyone. Oh shit, she's calling us out. Oh no, it's about to get real. You mean one-dimensional? Aha, yeah, that. Oh shit. Oh no, she said the right thing. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, she's learned. Anyway, here's Monika's writing tip of the day. Okay. Are you ever too shy to share your writing because you're afraid it's not that good? It can be really disheartening to get a lukewarm response to something you put so much into. But if you find other people who enjoy writing, then sharing becomes a lot easier. Because instead of just telling you that your writing is good or okay or bad, they'll want to focus more on everything that went into it and the things you can work on. It's much more encouraging that way, and it will make you want to continue improving. It's almost like having your own little literature club, don't you think? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Alright, who are we showing next? It's a poem for Natsuki. And I'm almost scared of what happens with Sayori because I don't know if that something like creepy happens in the classroom. I don't remember if something creepy happens in the classroom. Also, we never got to see Sayori's manga nook because of this shit. Man, I'm gonna have to go again and get Sayori first. I guess we'll go with Yuri. Yuri is not going to be impressed. I see. I think you're improving at writing in general, Zoria. But I can't help but feel a little bit foolish. What for? Just... I feel like I kept trying to offer advice. When it should have been more clear to me that you prefer a different writing style. I probably just sounded arrogant. Oh no, Yuri, we like your advice. We're just experimenting. No, don't feel bad, please. No. I'm so stupid. Oh, please, no. You're not stupid. We like your advice. Yuri, that's a little... No. You don't understand. No, please. I spent so much time worrying about what's better and what's worse. Not just with you. With Natsuki and Sayori. It's obvious now that nobody has fun when talking to me. That's not true! No, please, no. No, don't spiral like this, Yuri. And because of that... I'll just keep my mouth shut about your poem. No! Yuri, no! No! Yuri buries her head in her arms at her desk. That's not the first time I've seen her do that. I don't think it's ever as bad as you make it sound in your head. I think if people really didn't like talking to you, then it would be a lot more obvious. I know that you like to read deeply into things, but some things are just worth taking at face value. I've gotten so used to it that it's hard for me to comprehend any other possibility. Gotten used to what? Reading deeply into things? Oh. Being disliked. Yuri. What am I saying? I'm sorry. I never meant to bring this up, but that's how you feel, girl. Incoming mental breakdown. Yuri turns away from me. You should go. Please. Please don't look at me right now. I want to do some thinking. Are you sure? Yuri nods. Alright. I leave Yuri be. Comforting or reassuring her is nearly impossible as it is. So when she wants to be alone, I think anything I could say would only make things worse. I feel bad, but thankfully she doesn't take it out on me. I'll wait until she's feeling a bit better. Oh man. Oh no. Oh no. We're starting to break down over here. I'm still scared of what Sayori has going for her today, so I'm gonna show this poem to Natsuki. I wasn't expecting the Yuri meltdown though. Finally. This one. It's good. I was wondering how long it would take you. Alright. Yeah, seriously. Don't listen to what anyone else says. Especially Yuri. Will you stop? Yuri's already having a mental breakdown. Just stop. You two are supposed to be best friends. Just keep writing poems like this. That's all you need. Are you sure that's not just what you want? Excuse me? You're talking to a pro, you know. Alright, Pipsqueak. Don't you think you should trust my opinion the most? Short stack, listen here. You need to get your head out of your motherfucking ass. I guess that depends. Aren't you biased towards poems that are more simple and cute? Biased? Of course not. My opinion just happens to be the best. There's one thing I still can't tell. Is Natsuki actually self-aware of her spoiled behavior? At this rate, I don't know if I'll ever figure it out. Fair enough. I'm glad you like my poem after all. I knew you'd finally understand. Just keep showing me your poems and you'll be a pro before you know it. Anyway, here's the one I wrote. Yuri didn't even show us her poem! Wait, we didn't get a Yuri poem! No! Okay. I need a drink of water. And maybe a little bit of a cry. I'll be your beach. Your mind is so full of troubles and fears that diminished your wonder over the years. But today I have a special place, a beach for us to go. A shore reaching beyond your sight, a sea that sparkles with brilliant light. The walls in your mind will melt away before the sunny glow. I'll be at the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be at the beach that you daydream about each day. I'll be at the beach that makes your heart leap in the way you thought you had left in a way you thought had left you long ago. Let's bury your heavy thoughts in a pile of sand, bathe in sunbeams and hold my hand. Wash your insecurities in the salty sea and let me see you shine. Let's leave your memories in a footprint trail, set you free in my windy sail, and remember the reason and remember the reasons you're wonderful when you press your lips to mine. Oh my gosh, this is so cute and romantic. I'll be at the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be at the beach you daydream about each day. I'll be at the beach that makes your heart leap in a way you thought had left you long ago. But if you let me by your side, yeah. Your own beach, your own escape, you'll learn to love yourself again. Yeah. Honestly, best Natsuki poem. Not gonna lie. I feel like I kept writing about negative things, so I wanted to write something with a nice message for once. It's so cute! Besides, the beach is awesome. Kinda hard to write anything negative about the beach. So you decided to write about the beach first and then came up with the message later? Yeah, Well, I mean, it does work like that sometimes. It's only because of what happened yesterday. I mean, after Yuri and I realized that we kind of wrote about the same thing, she wanted to pick a topic and have both of us write about it, or whatever. We missed the Yuri Beach poem! I am upset! I see. I don't really have much to contribute here since I didn't actually read Yuri's poem. Ugh. You can really see her doing that too. Making us write about a simple topic, then trying to impress me by coming up with something all fancy. Well, it's not like I care. I just did it anyway. I mean, I guess mine ended up being kind of metaphorical too. But there's nothing wrong with doing that once in a while. At the very least, it was good practice. Listen, I knew this game was going to start to get dark and twisted, but I didn't expect how frustrated I would be. Okay. Oh boy. Let's go. It's nice, I guess. Come on, I can already tell you don't like it. Well, you don't need to worry about what I think. Girl! We worry about what you think. Like you are sweet. After all, you wrote this for someone else, didn't you? Oh, for fuck! Yes, but still! Probably Natsuki. Uh-huh? I didn't write this for anyone specifically. Maybe. That's not really what I meant, though. But it's okay. You're making new friends, just like I was hoping. That makes me really happy. And you're happy too, right? In this club? Well, of course I am. Good! That's all that matters to me. Thank you, Zoria. Sayori? Is there something wrong? Huh? No, nothing. I'm just a little tired today. Alright. Just tell me if you need anything. I will. Don't worry about me, okay? You can go play with everyone else now. If you insist. Yay! I'm gonna go home a little bit early today. Sayori? Tell Monica I wasn't feeling well, okay? I'll see you tomorrow. Oh, will you? Will you, though? Before I can say anything else, Sayori cheerfully walks out of the classroom, humming to herself. Oh boy, oh boy, we're gonna end it there. I'm sure I potentially got 2 episodes out of this recording, but yeah, we're gonna end it there because we are 100% about to dive into the deep end. So come back for more existential trauma. What? Have a nice day, everyone.